All right, welcome to Sunday Night Music Scene. Tim and Tony, Tony and Tim, James Puckett, Kevin Horton from the Martin Terry Band in the house. Well, yeah, in the house.
In the house.
Yeah, I want to
We're
make
not
sure.
sitting outside. Then.
Well, if we were, I would be wrong,
Yeah.
and I do not like being wrong.
Maybe we should be outside one day.
Really?
Yeah.
We could do this outside. Well, we've done a lot of stuff outside.
Yeah.
That sounded weird, but you know what I mean.
Tim's done a lot of stuff outside. That's what's happening.
We got a great show for you. We got a video from Lapis Sky, Leeann, Purvis, and we got a 20-minute treat for you with Martin Terry Live that we recorded, 2 weeks ago, give or take a day, at Weldon Mills. The Swan Song, baby.
The Swan Song.
I'm surprised you guys were not crying on stage. Were there tears, but you held them back?
Probably not.
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
No, he's trying to make something emotional.
How about you? Did you cry?
Why?
All right, fine.
No, but I did have it in my mind. If it was the last show we were going to play there, I was going to bring it.
And you brought it.
We brought it. Yeah, no doubt.
I tell you what,
about
though. It's not to give up hope yet, because there will be times when there will be special events at Weldon Mills. You'll have Halloween, New Year's, things like that.
Which we'll be there for New Year's.
Yeah,
with
so
RT.
RT and the Martin Terry Band.
Yeah.
So double hitter right there, man. You can't go wrong. And it'll be a big time, because if I know Bruce, he don't do anything small.
Well, he's not small, so we started there.
I don't know, the guy's lost a little weight lately. He's looking good.
I don't care. Who here has hugged Bruce?
off that
Bruce
military
Tyler
diet,
from
that's
Weldon
right.
Mills. Come on, anybody? Have you hugged him?
Yes, absolutely.
He's massive.
He's a
just
big guy.
I mean, it's like, he's the guy you think in your head, and you're like, you know what? If I got in a fight with him, I'd hit him with all my force, and he'd just laugh at me.
Yes,
He probably
yes,
would.
Yes.
And I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I got a feeling a lot of guys laugh at you that way.
Just you, buddy, and him. And probably
Well, you seen
him.
that GIF with Forrest Gump when he comes running out of the driveway and he makes that left turn? That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
Bruce seems to be, he's a lover, not a fighter, man.
Yes,
That's
yes, he's
him.
not
I
a
think
better
his
guy in the
days
world.
of having to fight, and of course, give the guy credit. He served the country for 28 years, man.
Yep.
That's just awesome right there.
Yes.
The guy dedicated his time to the United States. And now, hey, look, he's dedicating his time to
Good booze.
distilling that precious liquid gold for the masses.
Correct.
And that's what these gentlemen are having right now, a taste of Weldon Mills Soldier's Cut. And they're enjoying it. And I'm having my coffee as usual.
Very tasty.
That's not to say I didn't put something in the coffee.
Now let's catch them up to speed. You're probably sitting there going, what in God's creation are they talking about? We're talking about Weldon Mills Distillery. You regular viewers know we talk about it. It was our music venue. But the bad news is the distillery, it's going awesome, doing great. But the music venue part of it had to get nixed because people were not coming out and supporting their venue.
Shame on y'all.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people in that immediate area.
Yes.
And, just can't you take turns, like, 0.005 come to the Weldon that one day? I don't know.
Well, the thing that I saw is so many times is people would be like, well, there's nothing else going on, so we'll go to Weldon. You don't take that idea to it. Weldon should be like your number one choice. If you've been there a lot, it should be your number one choice, because, the venue's just great. And I'm like, no, we're going to go across town over there because such and such is over there. And
Who would rather be on the patio?
exactly.
Oh, on the patio.
They'd rather go into an unnamed venue, the venue which shall remain nameless.
Come on, you know what? This is a celebratory. Yeah, it was the close of the music venue, but it's going to come back. And again, like Tony said, we got the Halloween bash, and we got New Year's with this band here, the Martin Terry Band, and R.T. Johnson.
So
Double whammy.
yeah, so make sure that you have your ass there when this is going on, because it'll be a big event.
You talk too much.
I do.
You need to calm down, buddy.
I know.
Anyway, the Martin Terry Band, we've known you for a couple years now.
What you put in his whiskey, man?
It's urine. Just
Tim, I
saying.
knew you had too much time alone in
Hopefully it's
here.
clean urine, right?
Well, yeah. You can drink it once. Just
We've
to
heard that
save your
story before.
Yeah, Tim's
Go big room,
sterile
baby.
and
Come
you
on,
like
do
the
it.
taste.
I wouldn't recommend gargling with it after you had something spicy. So, Martin Terry Band, we're gonna play it at the end of the show. We got great clips. Now, who filmed that? That one song?
James' wife, Darlene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the face, but I don't think I ever talked to
How
her.
can you forget that
Yeah,
face?
she's
such a sweetheart.
Definitely my better half.
Yes.
You say what?
She's definitely my better half.
But we all have our definitely is our better halves when they're listening. Unfortunately, my wife doesn't listen, so I can say whatever I want.
We knew that was coming.
Right, baby?
This will be the one time she listens, and we will not see Tim anymore. It'll just be the tea hangout.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't kill me. She's the type that would just jump on me and just start beating me, and then get
Until
all
she
off the
kills
prison.
you.
Probably.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I don't have that problem anymore.
Oh, what in the world? And we see we
You
haven't
know
heard.
what I mean?
Uh-oh, you're hearing it first.
My better half. Hey, I'm right here.
The romantic lives of the Martin Terry Band.
So there you go, ladies. Kevin's single these days, so.
Yes. All right. So what's in the works now? We're going to try Martin. It's hard for me to catch up to him, but we're going to get Martin Terry on hopefully in a couple of weeks, and we got some other videos. Thank you. That we have kept in the wings for when Martin does come on. So what's going on with the band? New songs? Are you booked?
We are booking. It's been a little bit of a struggle since COVID hit, but things are picking up, and we're at Market Street Pub Saturday. King's Coffee Friday. We've got the Buccaneer coming up this month. The Watermelon Festival.
Yeah.
We're headlining the Watermelon Festival beginning of August. I think it's the 5th, isn't it?
This is Thursday night. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question, guys. Now we're not going political at all on the show.
Thanks.
I want to talk about if the lockdowns, like if they're already talking about maybe reinstating certain lockdowns.
Oh no.
You know, the mindset of my clients, small businesses, and then where you play are small businesses,
Right.
that we're not going to comply. So that means then my clients won't be struggling. I won't lose clients. I won't see businesses shut down. You'll have places to play. Are you hearing that in the music biz?
Not yet. You know, they talk about the Delta variant, which, by the way, that sounds like a drum and bass producer name, right? Delta variant.
Just a little.
Coming to the stage.
That's right.
Delta variant.
Yeah, I haven't heard any whisperings of another shutdown yet.
But yet that's supposed to be like less severe. But nobody ever shuts down for the flu. I mean, come on. Every time we turn around, we see these things happen. They shut the country down for basically a whole year, if not more, because of this thing hit. And yeah, it's true that it did kill some people, but flu takes lives too.
Correct.
Okay, now.
So does getting out of the bed in the morning.
Well, true. You can fall and break your neck just walking out of your house.
Urinary tract infections.
Oh,
Yep.
I had those once. It was horrible.
That can too. But they just went and they
Does
decided
this look familiar?
let's just start closing these places. And the country itself still hadn't recovered because it didn't just ruin businesses, it ruined people. There's a lot of, if you look around, goods and services are coming up short because they're not finding a whole lot of people to go back to work. These people are really not wanting to go back. There's been a lot of people who said, well, I'm okay right now. I don't really see the need to go back. And you turn around and you look at how prices are inflated big time, man. It's ridiculous. And then people are begging people to come to work. I mean, staffing is a problem. But even Bruce said that staffing's been an issue.
There was two reasons why he chose. It was butts coming in the door, and it was getting help.
Yeah,
correct.
I mean, so staffing has become an issue everywhere.
Look at Godwin's Country Meats. You all know where it is, right?
Correct.
They are worrying about a food shortage because the Tyson plant that they got most of their goods from, that operates at 800 capacity, is at 200.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a chicken wing shortage. I reckon everybody heard about that. Yeah, there was chicken wings are coming up short. And if you notice, I mean, meat prices.
Ribeyes, man. I was putting stickers on ribeyes, $14.56 a pound.
Yeah, where you used to buy it for $11.99, and then even some places cheaper. It's really just this inflation. It's going to kill us after a while. We're headed. I feel like we're headed for another bubble to burst like we did in 2008 because, housing prices were really overinflated. And then, of course, people went through that subprime lending thing where after a while, their houses were worth way less than what they actually owed on.
Underwater.
Yeah, so I feel like we're headed to that again. I don't know if it's exactly a government issue. I think it's just one of those vicious cycles that just keeps turning around and over and over and over until it has to have that fall where it will actually reset.
All right, man, you're ruining my mojo, okay, man?
Well, let's get your mojo
Well,
back. Talk about something.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about what the venues had in their mindset in case of another lockdown.
Well, let's hope that we don't go through another lockdown because everybody's enjoying the freedom of being out and having fun.
Well, let's hope the price of ribeyes goes down because as it
I
is
deal with
right
the
now,
ribeyes.
it's like
He's got ribeye on the
you
mind,
got the
you
bone
think.
on the plate, man.
Exactly,
Making me
man.
hungry. Well, let's hope the price of wood goes down because I want to build a backyard.
Damn tootin', man. I got some wood siding for a project. It was like, how much? $823.
Yeah, popsicle stick will cost you $5 now.
You'll see the old people look for cans and popsicle sticks. Oh, that's how you do my 4? Oh, yeah.
You don't see scrap wood laying
Sell
on
it
the
for your
road anymore.
crack
People
bag.
have done gone, oh, I gotta stop picking that up.
That's
It
right.
could be a piece of rotted plywood. I can cut an edge off of that and use that.
Shit, I could resell it for half the price.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like Venezuela. If Venezuela was right now, they'd be stepping over the dollars by picking up the wood fragments.
That's the way it's going, bud.
All right, so James, let's talk about a little bit before we go to break. Music influence. When did you start? Were you one of those young prodigies?
I wouldn't call myself a prodigy, but I did start young. I started off piano lessons like in the 2nd grade and took those for about 6 years and then decided I wanted to play guitar because it was cooler. But the
So the
piano
cooler
was-
thing. Got it.
The piano was definitely the basis of my musical background, though.
Yeah, a lot of people, I think, went through that. I took piano lessons as a kid, too, and then I got rebellious and stopped and forgot how to play. And I've got a Baldwin sitting right over there behind you.
Listen, do not
Shame on
talk
that guy.
about me like that. I'm wearing a hat.
No, I'm the bald one.
Oh. Oh, yeah, look. Anyway,
But
my
yeah,
9mm guarding the piano.
Yes, yes.
I feel naked. So go on, I'm sorry.
Thank you for preserving that.
yeah,
So piano
Piano.
influences. Elton
Yeah.
John in there somewhere?
oh yeah, Elton John.
I love
Billy
me some
Joel,
Elton
Like, Chopin, whatever.
Mm.
Like, it was all
Chopin.
over
I
the
think I saw that
place.
miniseries.
Yeah,
It
Well,
was
what about
Japanese
some of the more
ninjas.
classical pieces like Beethoven,
yeah,
Bach, Mozart?
Beethoven, Bach.
I mean, I think one of the
Yeah.
first classical pieces everybody learns to play is like Fur Elise.
Correct.
Yeah. And it is a fun piece to play. It's then you graduate to Moonlight Sonata and you're like, what did I do here?
You're speaking another language. Are you in a classical song?
He knows what we're talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about, but it's not really my forte.
See, I only can play the
He
radio.
keeps the beat.
I got you.
I see it.
Well, graduating to bass was it surprised the hell out of me, and then playing bass in a contemporary country band really surprised the hell out of me.
I said, James, we need a bass player, man. You've got to do it.
So I basically picked it up and learned how to play it real quick.
Real quick. Oh, look at me. Boom.
You probably like to. You probably like to pick out some of them good bass lines like you would hear in the beginning of say "Wood" by Alice in Chains.
Oh yeah,
That is like killer. And then you take Lenny Kravitz. Are You Gonna Go My Way? That's got some killer bass in it, dude.
yeah. The gut frequencies are definitely different, and just the role of a bass player is not what I thought it would be. You really gotta be there and be present and carry the band without ever being noticed. Really,
Correct.
you gotta
That's funny as hell. Unless you're Gene Simmons.
yeah.
Well, Gene Simmons just made his presence known. He
Can't
came
you
out
start
there and he
breathing
stuck his
fire?
tongue out, and all the women said, "We
Where's
love him," and he
6-inch
just
heels.
stayed right out there on the front.
How long's
there.
your tongue? Let's see.
Well, not as big as my codpiece.
I mean, Gene Simmons could come out there and not even really be able to carry the range he used to carry, and women are still like, "I love this guy," and he's 70 years old.
That's right.
We saw Kiss in concert 2 years ago, and I'm gonna tell you what, Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons still bring that energy, even though they're like, old as dirt these days. These guys are still like, hey, we're still here, and we're gonna hit it just as hard as ever.
Yeah, I saw him every 10 years. I took my boys to see him when they were young.
It was kind of surreal being 20 feet away from Paul Stanley.
Yeah, see.
That guy came across on the cable, man, stepped over on that platform over there, and I mean, he was just like right there.
The only problem is his spandex, his pants, they didn't really fit anymore. They were baggy there, but tight there, baggy there, tight there. It was weird.
I didn't know you were looking at his pants.
It's Paul Stanley. Come on, dude. Doesn't make me gay or
I think
anything.
he told on himself, didn't he? He told on himself.
I do it every show at least twice.
Yeah.
You gotta watch those cock watchers.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I know that's an HBO show, but we don't talk about HBO here on ACC. We're going to go to break, but here we go. Lapis Sky.
People! I had a dream! Yes, sir, I had a dream! I dreamed that God, yes, sir, God spoke to me. He said to bring back the funk. He said that I got the funk. And that you need the fun.
Nuts and Buds at 6511 Caratoke Highway in Grandy, North Carolina is open for business. Nuts and Buds is a coastal area gift shop specializing in CBD products featuring Dr. X CBD oil of North Carolina. We have a broad line of CBD products promoting healthy living. We also carry a variety of North Carolina products featuring Baker's Peanuts as our signature product, as well as unique and beautiful gift ideas from area artisans and crafters. Whether you are looking for health, relaxation, gifts, or delicious treats, we have what you want. Visit our showroom today or check us out on Facebook under Nuts and Buds in Grandy, North Carolina.
All right, welcome back. And that was Lapis Sky. And man, I'll tell you what, I like that song.
That's got a lot of funk to it, man.
Super
I like
funky.
that.
And they do it aggressively. And the way they filmed it with the angles, it's almost Asgardian.
And the lead singer up there just hitting that bass, that was just awesome.
To be doing that and singing, man, I mean, he's doing some things.
I can tell you what, you're a bass player, and I picked up the bass when I was a teenager, and I loved messing with it. And then, everything. Sometimes you get stupid and you put stuff down, which I wish I'd never had, because I used to play like 6 different instruments. Mm-hmm. Now I can say used to play, and it's one of those perishable skills. So boys and girls, if you're playing music, don't stop because you're going to lose it. And I can tell you what, trying to sing and keep that rhythm that's usually why you don't see a lot of bass players sing, because it's a task, man. Yeah.
Like you throw a regular guitar in my hand, I'll do it all day. But you put that bass in there, and I just get like that. There's a disconnect.
It is
the rhythm you have to hold, and then the rhythm of the melody when you're singing. They're just on different planets sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few people have done it now. We've had Tennessee Champagne come through the meals. Mm-hmm. Their lead singer is the bass player, and he'll stand right up there and he'll just keep that going. It's amazing to me just to watch these guys. Anytime that you see anybody who can play music, I love to watch it, because that's just, I'm like, I could be there doing that, but I got lazy and I didn't. Now, some people, it's just not in their blood to have the talent. There's been people that have tried. They just can't get it. It is a coordination.
So he's saying, I've got the talent, I just didn't put the time in.
I believe.
Oh, I love it. You're getting motivational.
You do have talent. This guy's an awesome drummer, man. He's an awesome drummer.
I try to be sometimes.
I love it because you bop. He's a bopper. He's like, I'm a bopper, man.
Big tablets.
You got
with
to
the
your
two
head's like,
drums in.
Yeah.
That would be him, man. Put him in one of those spinning things like they did Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Trap him in. Where he's playing. Tommy Lee was rolling all around upside down, still playing.
Could you do that? Could you be on an elevated stage playing? Because I don't think I could, because I have a certain fear of heights. And I think it would just throw my equilibrium off, and I'd be like, ah.
Man, I don't know. I'm definitely no Tommy Lee. It would be a little bit intimidating for me.
With the Pamela Anderson videos. But, listen, don't go by that. Dude. Don't be down on yourself. We're talking music here.
I got you.
Yeah, I thought it was his drumstick at first. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. He must have big hands. But
Tim notices these things, and sometimes you just sit there and you scratch your head.
Listen, we don't talk about cockatoos on the show, okay? There's animal rights, okay? Jeez.
Peter.
My weenus. Anyway,
now we know the mind of Tim Flanagan.
They already know the mind of Tim Flanagan.
I don't think they've discovered it all yet.
Let me tell you something. Gator Ricky Ross fan said I'm too disgusting. That's saying a lot.
When's the last time you put a nail up your nose?
A who?
Didn't he put a nail up
No, it's a key, man, and then he starts it. He starts it when it's in there.
Yeah, he puts the key in his nose, then he takes it out, and it goes straight to the mouth. So this kid is doing this thing. He went one time when a group of us were actually out to eat somewhere, and so he's sitting at the end of the table. And let me set the scene for you. The rest of us are like late 40s through our 50s, and here's Gator, who's like early 20s. So he's sitting down at the end, and he's like that child that's not getting enough attention. So he decides to pull out the key. Y'all watch this! And sticks his key up his nose, and we're sitting at a dinner table in a restaurant, having appetizers, drinks, and then he says, watch this! He pulls that, puts it in his mouth, and I'm like, you're gonna get either thrown out because you're gonna ruin my appetite.
Don't throw them out.
You've been thrown out.
It's country thing. Throwed out, not thrown. Throwed.
That's right.
If we're talking about Gator, I mean, we might as well do it his way.
Gator, we love you, dude. We love you. He watches our shows. Gator, we love you. But
Don't let that guy fool you.
he loves. Oh my gosh. He'll run out to the audience and find me and like, here, smell the key. I'm like, get away from me, dude.
Or either that, or he'll let somebody staple money to him with a real staple.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
While dirt bikes were
you have
jumping
a-
over him, he did that at a dirt bike thing.
yeah, and I'm hoping he has just like a current tetanus shot when he's with the stapler.
What's that movie? Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Everybody's got to have a dream.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody's got to have a drink.
Oh my god, another guy who remembers movie lines.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
remember movie lines?
It depends on the movie.
Not me. I mean, even the movies I love, if you ask me what they're going to say, I'll probably know it because it's coming, but I wouldn't be able to
We
see
can make
it.
Tim the white version of Loke Dog.
What? I don't even know what you're talking
a
about.
pacifier,
Pacifier,
and a
you
cell
know,
phone antenna.
Yeah, it's all got to be twined up in his hair.
And a
man.
Uzi.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with the Uzi. Let me tell you something. I'm there.
Then you got to have, you know, a sidekick just like in a wheelchair, you know, just got all, even a baby
Crazy legs.
thing. Yeah, crazy legs. It's got that baby thing hanging from it. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm
God in
like,
hell.
why? And put some spinner hubcaps on a wheelchair.
But it sounds like
I like it.
Gator, you know, maybe an inspiration for him was Steve-O.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think that
Jackass.
all of them are kind of inspirations when it comes to him because if you listen to some of his comedy, he definitely listened to blue collar comedy a lot
Mhm.
because a lot of it comes from there. And then Steve-O, now that guy's just twisted. And of course, we all know that while Steve-O was doing most of this, he was addicted to nitrous because he used to huff nitrous a lot.
Right.
And I'm just sitting there thinking,
Have
I'm like,
you?
Did someone say nitrous?
Never mind. How about you? Have
it's
you ever
laughing
huffed nitrous?
gas.
Here,
That's why I'm laughing.
I'll give you a straightforward answer.
Whoa, whoa. In stars.
You're killing me.
So yeah, I went to college. Yeah.
That's good. When was this?
As you can see, you know what he majored in.
What?
Partying.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of like the biggest major in college.
Correct.
Most popular.
Do they still party, or do they just form circle groups and complain about stuff? I mean, do they still party?
Not like they used to, I don't think.
That's a shame. Get back to partying. Nudity, drugs,
Now
alcohol.
what they do is instead of partying, they sit around in circles and go.
That's it.
And you
they-
guys hit the weight machines.
Yeah.
God.
They could be this close and be like
Texting each other.
text each other, you know, this close. That's kind of the way it's gone. Kids today, man, they got so addicted to the phone. Used to be when we were out roaming around, partying, hanging out, and all that. Now kids are just sitting in one place, just
Hey man, where you want to go eat at?
and then the other one 2 foot away is
You know
like,
what I mean?
I don't know. No, IDK, IDK, OMG,
LOL.
yeah, LOL or something.
You know, being a Gen Xer, you know, I'm in that gap between the millennials and the boomers, right? And so it's like I'm on the fence about some things. Like certain things make life easier, but then there's don't disconnect from life.
Social
Correct.
media has
Have
definitely
it,
disconnected people.
You just
Right.
described the middle. That's what we are. We're the middle.
Yeah.
We're just people in the middle.
Yeah, I love to use the technology and love to know about it, but you know, at the same time, I want to be able to go out and do a hard day's work.
Have you
and
seen the
not
sun in
worry
5
about it.
days?
I love
You
hard
know?
work.
And a
Hard
lot
work.
of people have.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
What'd you say? What'd you call me? What'd you say?
And you know,
Who?
I had actually stated this just not long ago. I was talking to my wife, and I said, well, you know, technology has really screwed us up because instead of having small shops, in fact, the town of Murfreesboro used to have several small shops, boutiques, even specialty shops, things like that, where you could go get stuff.
Like Benoit balls.
And then all of a sudden, there came the age of the big retailers, you know, Walmart, whatnot, and then in shopping malls. You used to have shopping malls where everybody kind of had their own specialty shopping. Then they went away because you got the days of Amazon and Overstock. So people just, why am I going to go out when I can just order it and have it here? Man, that just kind of takes away from people being able. It takes away.
It takes
from
the whole experience away.
It does. It takes the experience away and takes away from the American dream where somebody can be an entrepreneur and say, I can go open my business and I can do this and I can put something into it that's mine, it takes away from that ability for somebody to have that small business and make their own living.
There's only two good things that came out of Amazon, and that was native nudie booby pictures for National Geographic and Wonder Woman.
Hey now.
I always wonder where he was going.
Hey now, I'm a rock star.
Wonder Woman. You remember the 80s Wonder Woman?
I'd take Linda Carter.
Man,
Over.
now she was pretty sexy.
Gal,
wasn't she?
I lost my boobs and they never grew back. Gadot.
Gal Gadot's pretty.
She is
fine.
pretty though.
She was.
And she's truly a warrior. I'd let her. Anyway, we gotta get.
She's a badass.
Never mind. I'm okay now. Thank you for asking. So let's get on to a
That's an
different.
understatement.
What?
It's an understatement.
Thank you. Yeah. Have you guys ever gone and seen a performance at the Gallery Theater?
When I was
A
young.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do a Gallery Theater plug. Don't forget, starting in November, we're coming back with a vengeance, guys. We got The Odd Couple. We've got the Drama Glass Menagerie, and we are closing out the season with the hilarious comedy Bedroom Farce. Sort of like my life in bed.
That would be a great stage for music.
It
would
is
be.
a great stage for music because you have lighting, we have a great sound system.
Just need some booze.
We were contemplating, we've talked it as a board, but
Yeah.
the problem with it, being a nonprofit and being how we're set up, is you have to have dedicated people that would, get licensed? Is that
Yeah,
what it's
well,
called?
the thing is, see, depending the way that North Carolina ABC laws are, you're going to have
money.
a
Pay me money.
separate license for beer,
Mhm.
separate license for wine, and then liquor is a whole different deal.
You have to be bonded, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
whoever's
money.
ABC
Pour me a
manager,
tequila.
of course,
Where's
has
the
got to have a lot of credentials. First of all, anybody in the state who's had any kind of criminal record, ABC license is pretty much out of the question for them. And then you have to have that, in order to sell, that manager has to be there, or the alternate manager.
And
So-
we rely on volunteers. Come
Yeah,
on.
so we looked at that. We contemplated to see if we would actually boost any revenue through the theater like it, because the one thing that we did several years ago at the theater, we took and made our concessions into a business for the theater. It used to be where it was a small counter, you had a few snacks up there, a few drinks, and you asked for a donation. Then we took and turned around and said, let's put a whole concession stand with the case and the cooler, and we stocked it, and we put prices, and that was a revenue generator. I'm talking about, we generated 50 to 100% over retail price that we had to pay.
And it's
because people
fun.
want it. And then the biggest benefit to that was when we started selling popcorn. Popcorn
Oh,
is money.
that's my bag.
Popcorn.
If I'm not in the play or production, I'll be like, get your totally wet teddy bears here. Wet teddy bears, come and get them. People just swarm.
But yeah, we turned it into that, and
Later on.
we really were trying to make a bigger
And a lot of salt.
crowd draw for the theater. We went through, we did a lot of improvements. We upgraded the sound system.
Fix the walls
there.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, we done some structural upgrades. Our lighting system, 6 years ago when I became part of the gallery, the lighting system had some major issues. Now it's an older system. Where it's got those big halogens, and they're hot when you're underneath them because you got a lot of wattage there. It's not like everything new where everybody's got LEDs all on a nice DMX programmable system. Oh no, we don't have that. But we can still make some magic happen because we do it.
You know who's in one of our plays?
Who's that?
One of your compadres in the music business. Brandon. Brandon Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's he doing?
He's his character in the Odd Couple will be Speed. He's one of the poker players.
He's definitely a good guy for it.
And Joe Jr.
Right?
He's Felix. He tried out. He wanted to go for it. So he's Felix.
That's awesome, man.
So that show is cast. It's all
Get it,
running.
Brandon.
We are actually in rehearsals for it.
And I don't have to be in
Currently.
it. I can direct without being in it, man. It's all that's an accomplishment.
Well, yeah.
Normally
because-
we have to be in it because we can't cast enough people.
Yeah,
Right,
the first show
right.
that I
Same.
directed, I had to take a part because I couldn't find another actor.
Yeah.
Now keep me sane, man. 1995. I think it was around then, right?
Project a little bit more so they can hear you better.
1995. I think I was still in high school, so it had to be 95 or 96. We were
Are we that old?
that old.
I'm older than all of you, so
But-
I don't want to hear it.
95.
We were-
I got married the first time. 95.
I was in a production there at Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Is that where they're going with
classic,
this?
a classic musical, and it is a classic musical.
They've
man.
done it several times.
Yeah, a classic musical. I have been farthest, not there, but in another place. I was a stage manager for Oklahoma.
Yes, he cheated on the Gallery Theater.
No, that was way before the gallery.
He didn't cheat on the Gallery Theater.
Theatrical infidelities. All right.
Exactly right. All right, we're going to go to break, but let's play this next young lady. Leeann Purvis. Leeann, I know you're watching. You know, she reached out to me on social media. She says, thank you.
Oh wow.
And a lot of our artists do, and we appreciate it greatly because with what's happening, it's that embrace between artists and radio that used to exist before those greedy little bastards in the middle.
Right.
And, you know, so she thanks me. I'm like, don't thank me, because when I watch your videos, it takes me back to an earlier day. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
You
This
know-
was actually my favorite, you know, next to the Martin Terry band. Sorry.
That's
Leann.
coming up.
He has to remain loyal. Can't fault the man for that.
Yep,
She
He's
has a
loyal.
good sound though. She really does. She
She
sticks
does.
with it. She's gonna go somewhere.
she does. And her expressions. She's an actress who
Right.
sings, or a singer who acts.
A lot of them do.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see you, like, you still have hair,
Yeah.
and you're like this. Look at my hair.
Well, I can tell you what, that stage presence makes for it. I mean, when you got somebody who actually gives that energy when they're out there on stage, that makes up for it. I mean, it's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah?
That's why I play drums, man. I give out the energy. You know what I mean?
Oh, you definitely give out energy as a
Up and
drummer.
down.
I mean, some drummers disappear inside their little bubble that they create,
Right.
and
Yeah, they put the cymbals up high, so all you see is the cymbals moving when you hit them.
right. They're like the fourth wall in the theater.
Yeah, you sit there like, I think there's a guy back there, and then you see the cymbals tilt when you hear him crash, like, yeah, that's a guy back there.
Not this guy. He's lit. His seat's right. He pops up. In fact, his head elongates about 4 feet and pops right back down with the music. It's very peculiar. So you might
Might want to get that checked out.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like Professor Gadget, just doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should do sound effects. Just a little pedal. And inculcate it in with the songs. See what Martin thinks
That's
of
a
it.
good idea, man. I think I'll try
Catch him
that.
off guard where he just goes, the hell was that?
Well, he does that enough anyway. You know, I just see him.
That's my specialty.
All right, here we go. Leeann Purvis with "It Happened to Me."
Two good friends, Friday night, a chick flick and a DVR. I watched you roll your eyes when you knew I'd have to twist your arm, and you said you expect a guy like me to sit and watch this mushy stuff. They always fall in love when they first meet. That never happens to folks like us, but I just sat there and grinned. Cause I remember when it happened to me just a few months back in the middle of the week, and just like that, got a weak in the knees, a little short of breath. Man, I had it bad, and boy, I bet it would blow your mind if you only knew it happened to me when I met you. When I met you. You're not like me, you don't believe in fairy tales. I bit my tongue and didn't speak. I sat there thinking to myself that I used to feel the way you feel. I thought love and fate was make-believe, right up until it happened to me just a few months back in the middle of the week, and just like that, got a week in the knees, a little short of breath. Man, I had it bad, and boy, I bet it would blow your mind if you only knew it happened to me when I met you.
It's summertime here in downtown Franklin, Virginia, and that means people are out walking our beautiful Main Street and enjoying our wonderful shops. The friendly staff here at Smith Jewelers at 105 East 2nd Avenue would love for you to stop in and see our showroom. We offer beautiful choices for all budgets and occasions. Whether you are shopping for engagement, wedding, birthday, or Sweet 16, let Smith Jewelers be your only choice. Keep up to date on specials and new inventory on Facebook under Smith Jewelers in downtown Franklin, Virginia. All right, welcome back. So, Leeann, Purvis, just bubbly, fun, pretty girl.
Awesome
Voice,
song.
nice song.
That was one of Pretty Girls in video.
Yeah.
That's
No.
what makes
And
it
she's an actress.
And she's an actress. I wonder if she actually is an actress. I mean, you find a lot of the kids that grew up on the stage of the theater or grew up in church choir. See, I wasn't privy to, I wasn't allowed to join the glee club, the music club,
Right.
because of my mom's religion. There was no choir,
Well, was she atheist?
a Jehovah's Witness. So there was really no church choir in the Jehovah's Witness religion. You
Right.
sang, a song, but that's it. There's no choir.
Right.
You guys didn't get Christmas gifts either.
No, well, Halloween, nothing, birthday, no. But, so, when I meet somebody, take Troy Fitz.
Right.
You guys know Troy?
No.
Okay. He's from a Husky. He was the Husky chief's son who just retired.
Okay.
But, he can just go out there and belt out a song because, he's been around that.
Yeah, he's got an incredible voice. When the guy sings, it's amazing to me just to hear him sing. He has that really, just a broad range. He can come from, he can't go really, harsh baritone, but he can come from a really low tenor all the way up to, an alto with no
Wow.
problem.
But Martin Terry, what vocal range? I always joke that, when he's playing, if he's playing at King's outside or if he's playing at Tavern, I just hear him float through the air. And I'm like,
Man, it's like the alto doesn't even describe it. You know what I mean? I give him a hard time a lot and call him Cindy Lauper.
No, Mariah Terry.
Mariah Terry.
Mariah Terry.
Ooh. Martin, it'll be your turn to get even with these two when you come on, all right? So here,
You
there's
should have been here.
Let the games begin.
Exactly. So, and then you got Sam Gray, you're the guitar player.
Awesome guitar player.
He did Carol of the Bells for the Christmas show for me.
Yep.
I need something new for this upcoming. By the way, the Christmas show is fastly approaching 5,000 views, so thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I think if I would have released it a couple days sooner, I would have got a lot more hits. But then it started on YouTube, and YouTube,
Yeah, YouTube just keeps
Rumble, baby.
Rumble keeps it up.
I don't know why, man, but our Christmas songs are like the hottest shit we do. I don't know how that keeps happening.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep.
But they always turn out good.
Yep.
Kids and holiday stuff. Robert will be watching some stupid thing where somebody's holding up a Play-Doh figurine with their dirty hands going, oh, look at me, look at
It's
me.
the spirit of Christmas, man.
And it gets 170 million views. I'm like, God, help me, Lord.
Yeah.
But we're pushing 500 average, so I'll take that. Yeah, in your face.
But I tell you what, if you want to make it big on YouTube, just find the dumbest shit you could find. Put it on YouTube, and everybody's going to watch it. You can name it something completely outrageous, and everybody's going to watch it. It'll have, before you realize it, it's going to have 10 million views.
Man returns shopping cart to the corral.
I know, right?
And people will watch it over and over and over, and you're sitting there thinking, like, I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays.
Well, I mean, what's with the the whole let me film my life on YouTube and the kids love it. It's like, man, they went to a water park, so did you.
The tick.
But it's not on YouTube. You know what I mean?
If you put it on YouTube, you
It's
can
on
make some
TV,
money.
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok, all you got to do is just get up there and dance and act stupid, and here you
Hurt
are.
yourself.
Yeah. TikTok is, I'm going to tell you what, TikTok, I do not have the app, but people will post those videos to Facebook. And you're sitting there going, it's like, God help us, we are doomed. Every time you see this, I can't describe it with that word cluster in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that we're doomed when you see this automatically. I even found a video where somebody had a TikTok house.
Yeah, I saw that. It was
That was just
stupid.
horrific. I was like, I know this can exist. Please tell me that somebody arranged this just to make a joke out of TikTok. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, no, I really think this exists somewhere for these people just to act
Oh yeah,
out
they're all
their
about it. Too, man.
idiocracy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another carousel here in a minute.
I like my name.
Yeah.
I just thought of the ultimate practical joke. Let me know what you think. So you got money, right?
Right.
So you want to move somewhere. You find a house location right next to this other nice house, and meet the neighbors are watching you, and you get the restoration team come in, and little by little you're transforming the entire yard and the house to look just like theirs.
Yes.
You could do a reality show, identical house.
That would be hilarious. That would be. Dude,
They'd be outside
he actually
going,
has a good idea every now and then.
Which one's mine?
I'm talking about you have to make sure, no
like
matter
he won't work.
how hard you had to search, also make sure you got car identical.
Damn.
So every piece of it. So yeah, down to the damn mailbox, and somebody could go when they see it.
Get a dog just like they have.
I mean, I tell you what.
So much for the military lifestyle being uniformed, right? That brings uniform to a whole nother level.
If it went viral, the entire world would look like that person's house.
It would. And you know what's so funny is a lot of people have had some good ideas as far as making series and videos and whatnot. One of the biggest series to hit that was, I wish I thought of this, okay? Came out of Canada.
Oh, no.
Trailer Park Boys.
No, tell me.
Trailer Park Boys, yeah.
Every
Man.
show he talks about Trailer
But it's
Park Boys.
hilarious. The genius behind it. I mean, it's not a documentary. It's a
Mockumentary. Is it?
mockumentary where they take this trailer park in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and it looks like the worst
Of all
hillbilly
places.
infested,
Yeah, go figure.
stupid shit you'd ever see somewhere in
They
America.
don't even grow hillbillies there.
True.
They import them.
And you got these three characters, Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles, who are nothing but just career criminals. And everybody would think, because it's like a film crew following around documenting their lives, it looks so real. And you're sitting there thinking, it's like, the production on this was probably minimal when it started. And then all of a sudden,
Like
once
this
they
show.
got big, they went and actually built, they bought trailers and all and put their own
I'm
trailer
a
park.
boot to put some trailers down.
Whatever you do, don't spill your drink, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my
My
God.
unpopular opinion, though, I prefer Letterkenny. Like, as far as Canadian comedies.
But back to Trailer Park Boys. Who has seen Bubbles play the guitar with Rush? I mean,
That guy is actually.
What?
yeah,
Rush the band?
yes,
Yeah.
You have not seen it.
No.
You have to go.
I
look
can't
at it.
identify
And you
Bubbles.
should see
Hey
I've never
man,
seen
you
the
can
show.
find it on YouTube.
No! That'll be on
If you want a
rumble.com.
better one than that, you need to see this guy when he's not in character Bubbles. Mike Smith, when he's like just himself. Go on Netflix, Swearing at the Movie, and this guy's just like, he's out there. I mean, out there. He's like,
He's out there with those glasses. I mean,
he's out there, but he's in character when he does it. But when this guy's himself, he's just like this outrageous, just strung out party guy that's just crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
Have you seen the sea shanties?
No.
Sea shanties?
That they do is like Bubbles singing the sea shanty.
Ooh, say that 6 times real fast.
No.
Sea
He's
shanty,
not
sea
cooperative.
Shanty, sea shanty, sea shanty, sea shanty.
And that's why he's
But
the
usually
bass
see
player.
Bubbles with the big coat glasses going, I'm just taking care of my kitties. It's all about his damn kitties. And
Yep. It's a fun
Well,
show.
it's sometimes all about the kitty. Like,
different kitty, dude.
damn tootin'. All right, so, Horton, tell me about your, when did you start beating it?
It was a pretty young age, Tim.
Yes, drumming, I mean. Come on, get your mind out of the gutter, people.
You started it.
I actually started with piano too.
We need a running counter of dick jokes.
72, so we're good.
I started with piano, and then I went to guitar, and I wasn't apparently cool enough to play guitar. So I said,
Who told you that?
Come on, man. Everybody's cool enough. for that.
People just
just-
went up and said, look, dude, you're just
Look,
not
man,
cool enough.
I could play a couple of chords, and that was it. It just didn't work for me.
Okay.
Dude, you can play just about every rock song with D, C, and G.
It's a different muscle
But it
memory,
gets
though.
boring. Well,
just
3
keep it
chords,
around.
man.
Stand up
That's
there,
what I like
smile,
about
and
the
keep
drums.
strumming.
You know, you got a lot going on at once.
Yeah, I'm up here playing Sweet Home Alabama. DC and shit.
No, I had tried multiple instruments, played a little saxophone. Then I started playing snare in high school, and
So let me get this straight. You just play snare, nothing else.
I played the snare. But they had a full drum kit. Remember Ridgecross?
Oh, is this like a band?
They
This is a
had
school band.
Yeah, they had an old white Ludwig drum kit back there.
And I'm
I
gonna
was-
tell you where that came from. When I was in high school,
Okay.
we
Oh,
didn't have that
yeah.
at first, but there was a guy that was in my class named Travis Rawls, and
Yep.
all of a sudden this
Jazz band.
drum kit appeared, and he could play, and he went from saxophone to drums because he used to play saxophone. We were in 8th grade. He played saxophone because I played trumpet in the band. Then all of a sudden we added in just this small drum kit, and that was back when we had Bob Brown, like one of the best music teachers ever. I mean, that guy was he was
It's the
eccentric.
name. I'm Bob Brown.
He was definitely eccentric.
That just doesn't describe
And
it.
just a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be up there just directing, and all of a sudden you hear him, woo! And his baton would fly off. And oh my God, he actually threw it down a sousaphone one day, and we just couldn't get him to stop
You
laughing.
could see him sticking in the ceiling in the gym, man. It was 100 batons up there stuck in the gym.
Yeah, I mean,
See.
it just
Do you know this person?
I've never met
So he just what?
Mr. Brown.
He
Huh?
has.
He'd get mad and he'd lose his shit. Can I say that?
Yeah.
And he would
No.
sling it up there.
But you already did.
I did though. And he would sling it up there, man, and it was batons everywhere in the ceiling.
We don't say shit on this show.
Well, we do now.
Yes, obviously. That's it. He must have studied in ninja darts, He's like, or ninja spikes. Boom, boom. That's
he-
pretty good
he-
stuff.
I tell you what,
What? He sharpened the ends?
But he could play anything though, man.
He could.
I mean, he would pick up any instrument and play it.
and if he picked up your trumpet, if you won't darn it right, he would take your trumpet, take it away from you, take his tie, and wipe out the mouthpiece with it real quick. Whoa, let me see this, like, and then he'd play something, and he'd hand it back to you, and you're like, can I borrow your tie?
Great structure for COVID-19 agendas.
Man, we were tougher back then. We didn't care about
No,
COVID
I
or
don't
flu
care
or
about
anything
COVID.
else.
That's
Now.
right, man. None of that.
Yeah,
mattered.
we grew up drinking water from the hose. We ate mud pies. We're immune to everything. That's the way it is.
Yeah, you go from mud pies to pies. And
Kind of Timmy.
I'm going to Taco Bell later, if you get my meaning.
Uh-oh.
And we don't want to see you later after that. You're going to need some time alone tonight.
I'm going with
Make sure
Dirty
you-
Sanchez.
Make sure you get some sound.
Hey, now don't joke on my peoples.
That's cultural appropriation, buddy. You better watch yourself.
That's all right. You can get him back with some Irish jokes.
All right. All right, so we're getting close on time, folks, but let's talk about a little bit about what you're about to see. We got 20 minutes of, we got the complete song of Ready to Be Your Man, which is a Martin Terry original. Then we got the complete song of, is it all of Our Love is a Lie, or is it part of it too?
Our love's a lie. Get it right, Tim.
Ride to My Country.
Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Was that Derek Dunlow?
Derek Dunlop. Mr. Pretty Feet himself. Eric, you had to come back on. What was I saying to me that I don't remember?
I don't either.
Me.
You're talking about Our Love's a Lie.
All right, so we had that. We had that. Was that complete?
It was.
And then it just went into
It
Carolina,
went into Carolina
Babies.
Girls.
Carolina Girls.
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry, dude. All right.
Yes, the beach music song. Man, you're in Carolina. You got to know Carolina Girls now, Tim.
Oh, so
He's
that's
a
not an
transplant.
original.
Right. Yeah, you are a transplant, are you?
I'm a Jersey boy, classic rock.
And it don't
kinda
matter
guy.
if it's not an original. If you
Look
play
at
that
this
in
Yankee over
Carolina,
here.
That's right. I'm
They
a,
play that
I'm
song
a
in
damn
Carolina,
Yankee.
it's just
Damn
loud.
Yankees.
Yeah, it's just
Yankees
loud.
visit. I friggin' live here.
Not quite New York. Bon Jovi, Bon Jovi, Bon Jovi. That's all I can hear.
Oh, and that's
New
North
Jersey.
Jersey. I'm a Southern Jersey guy. We're hyper, but we're not.
I got you. Yeah. Hyper fits the bill.
Hyper, but not
I
so.
don't know. I think he hung
I could
out,
be a drummer, see?
I think
You
he hung
could,
out
man.
on the shore
You
with
got
those
to bobble
kids
a
a
little more
while.
though, man.
I think drumming, if I was able to focus on something, like I had some structure, from parents, hey, maybe you're good at that, try that. But I think drumming.
Man, that's
Would've
just
been
it. I don't
alright.
even focus, man. It must be some Jedi
Oh!
stuff going on, you know?
I am your
Because it's like,
drummer.
It's
I
just
look back,
Spidey
that's
sense,
like,
man.
man, did I do that?
It's your spidey sense. That's what it is. It's got spidey
It's
sense.
muscle memory.
Yeah.
That picture, I'm trying to think if the picture I use that you guys will see in the video clip, I think I caught your drumstick coming down just right where it was causing the top of the drumstick to shine silver. I got to look at that again.
That's the power of drumming, man.
Yeah, because your
It's
lights,
like his lightsaber.
your light, none of that. No sword fighting here on the show, boys. But I lost my train of thought.
As usual.
Oh, the lighting. The lighting
on-
was great
from my
that night.
from my attack.
Yes.
Yes.
But whoever did the lighting was perfect.
Sure you didn't hear something and go, drone.
Drone.
So thank you, Darlene.
Yes.
Thanks, Dar.
Oh, she hooked up the lights too?
She did it all.
Girl, what up?
Not the rack, but the other stuff.
Man, I was trying to give her credit.
Where it's due. So kudos.
Leave it to the husband to speak up.
So we got little clips. I got Benia. Is that how you say it? Because I always went with Benaiah. I don't know. Then I started.
I
then
still
my
call it
mind-
Benai.
Benaiah Twain, because my
Yeah.
mind started to split and I had
That's
to
it,
go over
man.
there. But I got a good one of him just popping on the keyboards because he's always over there.
Such an amazing keyboard player,
He's
man.
a great keyboard player.
He just looks like he's just. And I mean, he's
But
not
you
even
put him on
focused.
anything. I mean, you
Yeah.
put him on bass, put him on drums, put him on a guitar. He's gonna kill it, man.
And so I'm gathering. Martin likes Fleetwood Mac, Dreams.
He does.
A lot.
We all do.
It's a wonderful song.
It
I
is.
love it. Probably in my top 10.
Right? Yeah.
Now, did you see? Go to our Facebook page, by the way. Scroll a little bit. What's happening, Entertainment Radio people? I did a thing the other day that said it, and I'd like you to join in with the others. If I only had 5 songs to listen to when I was old, what would
When
they
you were
be?
old?
When I was old, like I'm laying in a rest home, somebody comes in. You know what? You can have 5 songs, but you're not going to hear any more. That's it. Just those 5 songs. What are they going to be? Ha, 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 ha. That kind of thing. I picked my 5 songs. That's on there. So go ahead and join in. That would be wonderful. Don't forget, Music Scene is not just a show you're watching. Go on our online magazine, what's happening, entertainment.com. Go to Music Scene. There's throwback videos, there's podcasts, there's archive video shows, all kinds of fun stuff. It's a good time. At least I think so. And that's all that matters. All right, so let's say goodbye, guys, and we're going to leave you. Go ahead. Bye. Peace
Later.
out. Throw up gang signs.
No. And be sure to stick around and watch this video.
That's right. Here's Martin Terry live.
We're gonna do an original song for you guys right now, if that's alright. The song's called Ready to Be Your Man, and if you never heard it, please go out and listen to it for me. And I hope you like it if you haven't. Playing hard to get, but I don't wanna play. You wanna take it slow, but baby, I don't wanna wait. I can see it in your eyes, you gotta think for me. Give it to me, girl, and I promise this won't be no mistake. Always leaving signs, and then you take them back. Can't make up your mind, and baby, I can handle that. I can see it in your eyes, you gotta think for me. Give it to me, girl, and I promise that you won't hesitate. Come on, don't be shy. I bet you don't even know what love feels like. You're one of a kind, and I'm about ready to lose my mind. So come on, lean on in, put me in the eyes, and I don't know what to be your friend. I'm telling you, baby, I'm ready to be your man. Come on, tell me why you're so hesitant. Is it cause of a bad past relationship? I can tell you right now that I won't be like that. Give it to me, girl, and I promise that I'll make you forget. Baby, I can tell you've been pushed around, shoved around by some other guy. I can promise a lie. look like hell. I've seen better days than those loving arms. They pull me back in. There you go, baby, yeah, making me look good again. I'm rust on the barbed wire. I'm dust from a cross. The more we fight and the further fight. The further apart, the less we try. What can I do to make things right between me and you? Almost So we got time for one more song. I wish. I ain't got 3 more songs. We're gonna do a new song. We normally do Don't Stop Believing last, but I'm glad she did it. So we're gonna do a new song. I gotta look at my lyrics again. I'm over here struggling, alright? But y'all know this song. I want y'all to sing along with the song and get out here and dance for us. For our very last time at Weld Mills, I think. Carolina girl.
Thank you all very much.